Let's light a spliff and have some fun. 420 plays, it has begun.
Anyway.
In any case, I was a
Welcome back to Boys. I like ending the episode without telling Sean. It's great.
If no one knows, we do this consecutively.
Yeah.
We used to stop and then record.
Yeah.
But that shit's annoying.
Yeah, basically.
So
it depends on the format of like what game we're playing or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
so here we're just like continually running the shit. Like continually.
Yeah.
And then we'll just be like, all right, we have a timer here, and we go like, okay, next time. And then we'll wait in silence. But Chris, I was in the middle of something, and I guess time was getting over. It was getting over.
Yeah.
And then he just just like cut me off like in the middle of the fucking.
Anyway, you were on the Go train and you fucking greened out, and it was like, ha 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 ha, you threw up all over the bathroom and didn't.
All I had to eat was a cookie. So I threw up the cookie. It sucked because it was delicious. It was a great cookie.
Cool.
I passed out, and then I thought I was like seeing my tulpa at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was green. I was fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Super fucked.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think I was just tripping balls. I was just being whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't think anything of it. In any case, yeah. Even from last episode, tulpas don't even fucking work.
Yeah.
I mean, don't laugh at people who do it. I mean, they're just lonely assholes, you know.
Yeah.
And like in any case, like fine, let them like be insane. I guess let them have dissociative identity disorder. I remember doing a psychology essay about it though, because at the time I was in art and design foundation in college, and I had to take a psychology like elective, and I thought this is kind of a psychology related thing. You know, let's talk about it. Is having a tulpa like is this just essentially dissociative identity disorder? And now I don't remember a damn thing I wrote in it, but I mean, I got a good mark, so hey, that's cool. And the teacher never heard of that, so I'm sure she's like, this is weird.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then she was like, "Wow, I better not talk to this kid again. He's clearly fucked up." And
Well, I
has
didn't
issues."
say I was trying to. I didn't say I was trying to make one. I was saying that I knew people that claimed to have it, and I wanted to look more into it for the assignment, right? By all means, she could have assumed that, oh no, I'm actually trying to get into this shit. But if I actually did, I probably would have been like I would have talked way more about it and try to convince people, right? Because that's what fucking losers do.
Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I'll finish my greening out story from ages ago. Anyway, so
sure.
But yeah,
bring us back up to speed.
To bring us back up to speed. Yeah, I was at a girl's house and I smoked one bowl, and that was that story where I had the TV and the remote and I couldn't figure it out for ages. Yeah, and then after a while I smoked another bowl and. Oh no, I had three. That's right. Because I had the two in the row because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and she was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And so the room started spinning. I was listening to Under the Bridge, and as soon as the bit Under the Bridge where all the drums and everything come in, as soon as that hit.
Under the Bridge by who?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, you didn't know? All right.
No,
Well, anyway, yeah. So as soon as the drums came on for that immediate barf, it was great. Yeah.
Well, how does the drums go?
No, I'm just trying to remember what the transition is like. It's just for the last chorus where it's under the beach downtown is where I drew some blood. That just whatever.
I like to think it was if it was a Phil Collins drum solo, do 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 do.
Well, kind of. I think that's. It was basically like that. Yeah. By the way, this is happening.
The fuck is that thing?
A giant ghosty manta ray. It's gonna fucking kill everybody with its electric goop.
What is it? What is it? Like a ghost?
Yeah, it's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's the ghost of.
It's Moana.
Yeah,
it's
probably.
It's a grandmother.
Get back, you bitch. Anyway, yeah. So I proceeded to go upstairs to their bathroom, and I didn't destroy that by any means. I just kind of got into the shower fully clothed and. Felt the shower spin as I'm in there, and I'm just like, oh my god, am I gonna die?
You went into the shower fully clothed?
Yeah, because I fucking thrown up everywhere, so all my clothes were kind of ruined. Well, pants were fine, but yeah. I even threw up on my phone, but it didn't wreck it somehow. It was straight up all over it, so I'm amazed that phone still works to this day. Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened after though? Like you're done in the shower then.
Oh
what
yeah,
happened?
like once I was able to like stand up and not fucking throw up or die, I just kind of walked home because I was literally one street over from my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that worked out.
What did this girl think? Like, what was?
Oh no, she was just like, you know what, this happened my first time as well, and I should have probably been more careful about this whole thing. But yeah,
Wow.
so things went as well as they could have. But yeah, I went home and I watched like the newest Pony episode, and I just remember like it was the one of the breezies. I remember like I wasn't even watching it at that point. I was just like, my eyes were closed and I'm like looking down at my pillow basically, and I'm just hearing, oh my god, because the breezies are the most fucking stupid characters ever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck is this show? I didn't even watch that episode, so to this day I don't know what the fuck happened. I just remember at the end everyone was chipmunks.
It was like a Fluttershy-ish episode.
Yeah, it was a Fluttershy episode, and there was Scottish, like, high-pitched voices, and it was fucking dumb.
I don't want to talk about ponies on a fucking show.
But anyway, yeah, so,
really
so that was my first story for that. Second time, it was just like, I broke up with a girl, and I was really sad, and for those guitar people out there who use loop pedals, do yourself a favor, play like a 3-second riff. Now loop another 3-second riff in a completely different key on top of that. Now just make fucking noise with the guitar. Now do that again and again. And that's basically what I was hearing throughout my mind for the next half hour.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I finally, like, I threw up there too, but like it wasn't nearly as much or as bad. But yeah, after that, I was just like weirdly like giddy about the whole thing. It was like, it was a manifestation of being depressed and all kinds of shit with that. So.
It's interesting that our Greenhouse Stories, we've both like thrown up. I almost threw up at that party I was at, but I didn't. I wanted to hold it in, and also I've just been told that like there's people that just drank way too much, like way too much.
Oh yeah.
Considering like there's people that are going to Sheridan, a university, right? Or Sheridan College, sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's treated like a university. It's kind of fucking massive. And it's in its own fucking campus and shit. Anyway, but it's like they're new college kids, so they're gonna party as much as they fucking can.
Yeah.
So there's this one guy I remember who's like a coder at this party. And he brought a whole bottle of vodka.
Oh wow.
And I'm looking at him. I didn't say anything, but I was looking at him, and I was like, "You're not gonna drink all that, are you? You can't be for real. You can't be serious." Finally, on the party, he drank most of it himself, and he was in the backyard, like on his like. Have you ever seen someone so drunk they look insane? Like they're like fucking like
scrunching up their
bodies and like playing with their hands and just like they look dead in the eyes. Just, like,
I do have a story about like it's really quick. When I was at U of T during my buddy's first year, and he was in a residence. So like on the first floor, on the top floor of that residence was like this big common area. And one night we were up there with a couple of friends, and like one of their friends brought this Asian dude, like who was also a first year, and apparently he had like an entire bottle of vodka, just like you said, but actually the whole thing. And this guy was incredibly plastered to the point of like, buddy, you need some help, and like, no, he did need help. He needed to go to the fucking emergency room and get his stomach pumped.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because like I don't know if like what his deal was, like if he had never drunk before or anything like that.
Probably
but
not.
Yeah.
Don't worry, and it's probably super lightweight.
Yeah, but he was just like, he wasn't like contorting himself. He was just like, he couldn't sit up straight. He couldn't lie down properly. He kept like rolling everywhere. It was kind of funny to watch him, but at the same time we were just like, oh god, he needs help. Yeah.
The very first time I saw someone incredibly drunk, my first internship I've ever done, my game job I've done.
Yeah.
There's just we were just having this little Halloween party. It's just gonna be for fun. We were gonna like have a TF2 tournament and shit.
Yeah.
One of the main designers, I think there, he drank way too much to the point that he had like 1,000-yard stare. I think what happened was that he drank a shit ton of whiskey. Yeah, and he was just sitting on the couch staring into like oblivion. Like he just wasn't moving, and he wouldn't respond to anyone.
Oh wow.
And it was just like, people were really concerned, and so the party had to be cut short.
Jeez.
I was too young to drink, so I was fine with just looking at people who were drinking, having a good time. And it was also fun because I got to see my boss like super drunk, and he's like a really happy, fun drunk, so that was cool. in his like excitement, he just like lifted me off the ground and started like running around the office with me. And I was just like, most people would be like, no, what the fuck? Like, fuck off. But it was a party. 2, it's the boss, like the CEO, okay?
Oh, shit.
Right? And 3rd, like, it was all in good fun. So I was like, no, this is fine. You know, as long as like, if I give shit about it, like he might or may not remember that, right? And then like, I don't want him getting shitty feelings about that, whatever, right? The only other time I remember for that is he had a really hot girlfriend. But anyway, in any case, like seeing people
you never
like
touched boob.
oh man,
You never got to touch boob.
No.
Sad.
I touched boob once though when I was drunk. That was fun.
Oh, neat.
It was we can't name her.
Oh,
but
no,
we know her.
Because we both know who the fuck we're talking about.
Oh, I fucking miss her. Gosh, I'm
Probably
sorry.
half the people watching this know who the fuck we're talking about right now.
Probably? Maybe. Yeah. In any case, gosh, she caused a lot of division and shit in that group.
Yeah. But, she was fun though.
Let's give her
that
name.
entire group was fun.
Let's call her Catherine.
Okay.
Catherine. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
So there used to be again. Let's reiterate. We were bronies. I mean, like.
We know that from this episode.
Yeah.
I just talked about that shit.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. And we talked about it in earlier episodes and shit. We even hinted about Fanta. It's too late now.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know. But we're part of. There's a big group in Toronto. Chris and I were part of it. That's where we met.
Yeah.
And what was it? There's this woman in this group. Now she was much older than most of us. I think she's in her 30s.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
She didn't look 30. She looked actually kind of young.
Yeah.
Maybe late 20s. But
maybe she was late 20s when you met her, but I know for sure like she was like just turned 30 when I met her.
Yeah. So she was like Adam's age, I guess, almost.
Basically.
But she was like married, she had a kid and everything. But like she almost seemed like this really sort of young parties type of person. She was the life of the party. She was really fun to be around.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a meetup and she was there, it's bound to be like pretty cool. The problem is she was a bit of a shit disturber. She would basically separate the socially inept with like the people that could actually like, you know, like
We're actually, not socially inept.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to say that. It sounds mean, but it's true.
Yeah.
In this fandom, there's a lot of people that just can't. Oh yeah, look, there's booze. Why are they pink though?
I don't know, so you can do that.
All right. Well, in any case, but like obviously, oh man. But anytime we did a bar meetup, so we would go to a bar, have a drink, and have a few laughs and hang out. Like she would come and like hang out and stuff like that, but she would always try to like separate the really awkward like socially inept people with the people that like she can actually like talk and get along with and aren't like awkward or inappropriate.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of her idea, was that they're inappropriate or
Yeah.
some shit, right? And then actually, I say that now, but she was a massive flirt. Like holy crap, she was a massive flirt. Not that I was complaining.
Oh no,
'Cause
no, she was great. I
she was
loved
fun.
it.
She was a lot of
It
fun.
was rad. It gave me fucking
Yeah.
confidence. Honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she actually like we're fucking like we were in college and shit, and we were a bunch of losers watching My Little Pony and shit.
Yeah,
like we
it's
just
like-
that's not a very like confident thing to be a part of. No. Right? But no, she made it kind of like, look, there's a lot of cool and fun people in this group and stuff like that. She like helped Chris, like she was part of she was in that party that like where you smoked for the first time.
Oh, yeah,
At at the I can't say his name.
Cunt. I was like, should I go for the crazy jump? No, fuck it. Let me just do the dumb.
But like, I remember stayed over at that guy's place actually. That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But anyway, like, I remember firmly. There was basically like one group of people that came that I was midway. I wanted to get along with everyone. I didn't want to start shit.
You
but
wanted
I was
to
stuck.
advocate friendship.
Yeah, I was a friendship advocator.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so what happened was that there was a bar meetup at some point where maybe we should talk about this next time because I think we're a bit over.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're a bit
okay.
over. All right, so next time I'll tell some bar stories about Catherine here.
Yeah.
Because it's a jolly.
Oh yeah,
good
and
fun.
I can talk about. I don't have a fucking name for him.
Call him Richard.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, bye.